What is going on YouTube? Espresso Shucko here, and today we are revisiting the prototype Series 12 Zygarde team that I built back in January. So this time, instead of running Zacian and Zygarde, we're going to run Calyrex-Ice Rider alongside Zygarde to incorporate a Trick Room mode into the team. So we have Torkoal and Venusaur, Mimikyu, Tapu Fini, and the Slug Dragon itself. So, Coil is nice on Zygarde. It does what every Zygarde does. It bolsters its attack, defense, and accuracy. We get 1,000 arrows to hit flying types on top of getting ground type stab. On Calyrex, we have the weakness policy with Glacial Lance and high horsepower. Calyrex can potentially set Trick Room itself. If we're feeling really lucky, we can pull off a Trick Room with Calyrex. If not, we have Mimikyu. We have Tapu Fini to protect both Zygarde and Calyrex with its Misty Terrain, because both of these mons are physical attackers, so we do have to be careful with that. We have Venusaur for a bit of a speed mode, and Torkoal hits things hard with Eruption under Trick Room. So that's the main gist of the team. Let's jump into the campaign to entertain and look for some battles. Alright, we have our first opponent. It is a Xerneas and Lunala team with Regieleki, Malandidi, Galarian Zapdos, and Amoonguss. So Amoonguss is not our friend for Trick Room. Amoonguss likes Trick Room really good, unfortunately, with Spores, but at least we have the fast mode with Venusaur. Assuming my opponent doesn't lead with Galarian Zapdos, we could also take advantage of Weather Ball and maybe hit Amoonguss for a Sun boosted base 100 fire type attack, so we could try that. If not, we got Mimikyu, we got Calyrex. Lunala is something that Calyrex needs to be a bit worried about, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens. Zygarde likes that Regieleki pretty good, but it's scared of the Xerneas, so let's see. I think we'll lead Venus. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll lead Calyrex with Mimikyu there. We can go for Glacial Lance for spread damage, try to get offensive. I think maybe what we're going to do here is I want to bring Zygarde, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to bring Zygarde in the back per se. So I think we're going to bring Zygarde, Calyrex, and Fini. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. Yeah. I definitely hit that pretty close towards the timer there. I think I've definitely messed up what I did with the lead there. So anyways, we'll have to see what we got, but it shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. So my opponent's leading Malandidi and Galarian Zapdos. We got Mimikyu and Zygarde, which is probably best. We can go for the Trick Room here. Go for a Coil with Zygarde. And see what happens. Let's see. Yeah, we got Fini and Calyrex. Okay, so nice thing we can do too is we could try to burn the Zapdos. I like the idea of that, actually. I like trying to set up Trick Room this turn, because they might even try to double into the Zapdos, which is not great. Or not double into Zapdos, double into the Mimikyu. But we'll try to get a Coil off. We'll try to get this Trick Room, assuming Mimikyu lives. I mean, they're going to max their Zapdos. It's probably an Airstream, maybe a Knuckle. We'll see what happens. Yeah. If Mimikyu lives, I definitely want to try to get the Will-O-Wisp into Zapdos there. Ooh, Imprison. They're probably Trick Room on that yeah, you know what? They're probably Trick Room on that Indeedee to seal the Trick Room. Okay, new plan. Assuming Mimikyu lives, we go for a Will-O-Wisp into Zapdos. Okay, so that's not going to be enough to take out Zygarde. That's alright with me. Let's switch Mimikyu into Fini. And let's protect with Zygarde. Oh, nope, can't do that either. Okay, new plan. We get big. And we go for a Quake. No, Steel Spike. Let's go for a Steel Spike into the Indeedee. We'll get big. We'll override their Psychic Terrain. I think that's probably for the best. I wonder if there's Scarf on the Indeedee. At the same time, Mimikyu was going to go last anyways. And Zygarde is... It's not exactly the fastest thing. They also have an Airstream, so they might not be locked into anything. Yeah, I feel better about going for Steel Spike here, because now I get a special defense boost for switching in Fini. We have Heal Pulse on Fini. And Zapdos won't appreciate a Moonblast. Plus, we're at +1 attack, so if at anything, if I can get my HP, all the better. So, let's try this. Yeah, Expanding Force is going to lose a lot of power because of the terrain. They're going to go for the Airstream. Fine with me. Fenny's going to take that, no problem. I don't think that puts me within berry range, but I could probably go for a Protect with Finny. I'm not sure how Imprison really works as far as switch-ins go, but anyways. Indeedee is Focus Sashed, which I'm not overly surprised about, but at the same time, it's a little annoying. Yeah, okay, so Imprison is going to work until... That's good to know. Imprison lasts until Mimikyu, or Indeedee's out of the field, most likely. So, in that case, I think the defense boost might be enough, but at the same time, it might not be. I think we're going to Moonblast into Zapdos, and I think we're going to Steel Spike, get rid of Indeedee, because I would love to get Trick Room and Calyrex on. Alright, they're going to go for Finny, that's fine. That puts me in berry range, so now, depending on how much damage they do with Airstream after this defense boost, I might be able to live. I did. That's good. So we're going to get Moonblast into Zapdos. We're going to get another defense boost. I think, if at anything, once my Max Quake, or not my Max Quake, once my Max wears off, I can Max Quake the Zapdos. We know now, too, that Indeedee was the Focus Sash user, so we don't have to worry too much about Zapdos, I don't think, being able to survive. Yeah, I would love to get another special defense boost into Zygarde, though. And I proc their Defiant. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but the one time I get the Moonblast drop and don't want it. I just want the chip damage originally. Okay, so Xerneas is attack concerning for Zygarde, but we could Steel Spike the Xerneas. We're at +1 special defense, so it's not terrible. I'll attempt to Heal Pulse Zygarde, and I'll Steel Spike that Xerneas. Now, a double up into Zygarde could be bad, but let's see. That might not be good. Oh, we're going to get the complete form at least, which means we're going to get some HP back. Unfortunately, though, Zygarde's taking a lot of damage and we don't get our Heal Pulse, but that's a good amount of damage in the Xerneas. I can take that. What I could do, I could bring in Calyrex and go for the Glacial Lance. I could do that. I could go for the spread move there and that way see. Although, I should be able to get Trick Room now, Mimikyu. Yeah, I should be able to go for Trick Room, Mimikyu here. So, maybe we'll protect Zygarde, see if we can get the Trick Room up, and then bring in Calyrex. Because if Xerneas goes for a Geomancy, which I feel like they really should try for, we should be in a good spot. No, they just double up into me. I'm kind of up the creek, but eh. Gambling time. Let's do that. Yeah, let's gamble. We'll protect with Zygarde here, try to keep it alive. They went for Zygarde. That's great. Okay. That means I'm definitely getting my Trick Room. I can go for 1,000 arrows. That'll be enough to pick off Xerneas. We have Misty Terrain on the field, so I can Shadow Sneak things, which is nice. Yeah, I can Shadow Sneak that Zapdos and go for 1,000 arrows. That might be enough. And if it's not, well, I have Calyrex. So I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, I feel very good about Zygarde's position here. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to protect Zapdos. That's fine. They're going to give me Xerneas. Unless they went for Protect. Did they go for Protect? No, they didn't. There's my Shadow... Because my Shadow Sneak just went there. We're going to get rid of Xerneas. And we can hit Zapdos next turn. And because Zapdos is a flying type, I can even try to Will-O-Wisp it. And do something about that defense boost. I can also just straight play rough. Yeah, I could also do that. We'll see. Ooh, shiny Lunala. Okay. Yeah, I think we play rough into Zapdos. And I think we 1,000 arrows. We'll break Lunala's Shadow Shield. Okay, they have Wide Guard. Okay. Please let this be enough, Mimikyu. It is not enough, and we just gave them... Oh my god, we just gave them another... okay. But if they Brave Bird, they're going to take themselves out, which is nice. Yeah, the recoil is going to be enough there, at least. And that's not enough to take out Zygarde. Okay, so we can Iron Tail Lunala. That's nice. And we can Shadow Sneak it. Yeah. We can Shadow Sneak. And we can Iron Tail. Because I do have that accuracy boost, but I think Wide Guard doesn't work if it works in succession, so I think we can go for the 1,000 arrows. Okay, so we get a little bit of chip damage into Lunala there. We're going to get our 1,000 arrows. That's a lot of damage into Lunala, which is nice. Here's the Moongeist Beam. That's probably Zygarde, which if it is, great. Because I don't think Trick Room is... Yeah, there goes Zygarde. And I don't think Trick Room's going to wear off just yet. So we can go Calyrex and High Horsepower into Lunala. And that should be enough. Because I can always Shadow Sneak myself. Yeah, I think that's not bad. Oh man, this match has been wild. This is the last turn in Trick Room. Okay. So... I think we Shadow Sneak, and I think we High Horsepower. Because I think they try to get cute and go for the Wide Guard. They didn't. That's nice. And look at Mimikyu go. Mimikyu got rid of Lunala. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, that game was wild. Good game to my opponent. Okay, we have a Zacian Xerneas team with Lapras, Incineroar, Whimsicott, Emolga. That's cool. Yeah, alright. So, I wonder what the Emolga does. I am genuinely curious what that Emolga does, aside from looking cute. Alright, so Zygarde does not like Lapras. Calyrex does not like Zacian. So, let's see. Torkoal Venusaur is probably nice. Mimikyu and Venusaur might be good too. Yeah, Mimikyu Venusaur might not be bad. Though I could bring Calyrex in the back. Now, they probably... They probably go for a or not a Vine Lash, a Resonance. So maybe we can go Venusaur, Torkoal as our lead, because they don't really have a direct means of changing the weather, and I think we can go Zygarde Calyrex, because we still have our Trick Room mode that way. I think that's mine, because we have Trick Room mode with Calyrex. Zacian's probably going after it. Let's be realistic. But we could also go for a max flare off Venusaur into Zacian if we wanted to, and then go for a Vine Lash. Zacian and Xerneas. Okay. So my opponent's definitely starting off looking for a lot of damage. But here's the nice thing. We could go Torkoal Venusaur and go for a Vine Lash into Xerneas, or we can go for a Max Flare into Zacian. They probably try to set up Xerneas this turn. So I think we can go Max Flare into Zacian, and I think we can go Eruption and try to get a bit of chip into them, because then we get a bit of spread damage that way. If they go Protect with Zacian, great. I hit through it with Max Flare and do a good chunk of damage anyways, and I don't think Xerneas wants to necessarily stay in on Venusaur right away, so let's see what happens. My opponent did leave both of their restricteds, so if we can get a lot of offense on here, great. No Protect off Zacian, so we're going to get our Max Flare into it. And now Xerneas is taking a full-powered Eruption, most likely. There's the Geomancy, which I'm fine with, because I can go for a Vine Lash next turn. We have speed on Torkoal. Or not speed on Torkoal, you know what I mean. We have speed because of Torkoal. And they're probably going to be faster than Venusaur, but that's not the end of the world to me. I do want to get rid of Xerneas next, though, because that's a major threat to Zygarde. Now, Calyrex does have some moderate bulk, so I don't have to worry too much, I think. Xerneas is probably just running mostly fairy coverage. I don't think it's got Psychic, so I think we can Vine Lash into... Do I want a Vine Lash? Yeah, I want a Vine Lash. I want to try to get that Xerneas off the field. Or, not Xerneas. Yeah, Xerneas. Ugh, I can't talk. Xerneas, Zacian, Zed, X's, eh. And we're going to Heat Wave with Torkoal, because I feel like Torkoal's taking a lot of damage here. There might even be a max. Yeah, there's probably a Max Geyser coming into Torkoal now that I'm thinking about it. So definitely all the more reason to get that Vine Lash off into Xerneas. If they go for Resonance into Venusaur, great. They give them those screens. And Torkoal still needs to hit them. Yeah. I think that's good. Yeah, they're going to protect with Xerneas. Now, I'm not hitting Lapras. I'm hitting Xerneas. That did next to nothing. Okay. But I do get Sleep Powder stuff. So let's see. Yeah, they're going to go Resonance, so I can still hit Lapras a bit. Venusaur is going to live. I'm probably in KO range for Xerneas, but that's not the end of the world per se. Ooh, maybe I get lucky and I get a burn into Lapras. Nope, I completely missed Lapras. That's adorable. Yeah. Alright. I think maybe I try to preserve Venusaur, because I think they go for Geyser. But at the same time, I think I go for the Vine Lash, and I think I switch Torkoal in. I don't want to lose Calyrex. I mean, this feels like a really, really bad idea, but we're going to bring Zygarde in. I don't want to lose my son. If they go for Dazzling Gleam, that's a dead Zygarde. Yep, that's definitely a dead Zygarde. Oh, Venusaur. Okay. I'm so sorry, Zygarde. But at least I get to do that. They're going to take some chip damage. I lose my Venusaur, so they don't even get a max move this turn. Which is not the end of the world. Yeah, there's the Geyser. Please be enough to get rid of Xerneas. It is. Yeah. All right. Goodbye, Xerneas. Now I can bring in Calyrex and Torkoal, which is wonderful. There's Zacian's going. They have Lapras. It's Incineroar, so I kind of wanted to go for a double protect this turn anyways because of Fake Out. So I don't think that's too terrible. Lapras has no means of... Oh, the Intimidate's not great on me, but that's fine. I can Earth Power. We'll protect Calyrex. We'll protect Torkoal. If we can get Trick Rom up, great. Incineroar can Flare Blitz me and give me my weakness policy, which would be ideal. I would really like that. Let's see. We'll protect Torkoal. There's the Fake Out. Yep, obviously that's in Calyrex slot. This should mitigate how much damage they do to me with Geyser. That's good. I like that. We can hit Incineroar with... Here's a thought, too. Incineroar's not that much faster than Calyrex. We have Rain in our favor. The only one that really benefits from Trick Room is Torkoal. So maybe what we could do, instead of trying to go for Trick Room, we just go high horsepower and Earth Power into Incin and double into it. Because with Calyrex, that's annoying. We shut off their berry. So let's see. They're gonna hit Torkoal, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, we lose Torkoal there, but we can hit Incineroar. We're not doing much damage there. Yeah, because of Resonance, that's the other thing too. Between Resonance and the fact that we're a -2. But this is their last turn of Aurora Veil. Let's remove that. Go for start going for high horsepowers into Incineroar. They're probably going for another Parting Shot. Yep. Probably a Hydro Pump with Lapras. Yep. Look at me calling them. I really do not like all the Parting Shot damage into Calyrex, but it is what it is. We got Vinelash Chip. Calyrex is moderately bulky, but let's find out how much this does because it's rain boosted. I don't like the amount of damage that was. Yeah, I really don't like that. Okay. Well, let's hope Hydro Pump misses and we land as high horsepower. That would be ideal. Okay, there's Darkest Lariat. Please miss the Hydro Pump at least. I just got my weakness policy. I want to get rid of this Incineroar. Blizzard. Okay. Not ideal for me, but nope, I still died. I'm pretty sure they hit me with the move with the worst accuracy, but that's okay. It is what it is. Good game to my opponent. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching today's Zygarde and Calyrex team. Unfortunately, this one is going to be a little bit of a quicker video with only the 2 matches. I'm trying to prep for the international challenge. I have a pizza on the way. I've been awake since 2 a.m. because of my job. So I'm tired. I'm not making the best decisions. I did play a third match that I recorded, and yeah, not the best. Not the best. And I don't want to beat a dead horse. We're going to come back. I'm going to try to see if I can get some more time to film another video before the International Challenge starts this upcoming weekend. Ideally, I would like to try to get another video with this team in action and see if I can redeem it. But I want to focus on the upcoming tournament there because I want to try to make a good effort there and see how well I do with it. So once that tournament's coming on, Zygarde will get its revenge. Also, we went 1-2, which is not too bad. Both matches were pretty wild, all things considered. The second match was very close as well. So I think overall, as far as the two of them go, pretty solid matches. We'll definitely be back with Zygarde. I like the idea of Zygarde and Calyrex. I might switch it back to Zygarde and Zacian, but in the meanwhile, I hope you guys enjoyed Zygarde and Calyrex in action. I will see you next time.